Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Is this thing on? Oh Lord, I'm sorry I look like this and everything, y'all, but I've been like a mad scientist today because Kanye came out with his new project, TLOP, The Life of Pablo, at 2 a.m. Okay, I went to sleep. I wasn't trying to be up waiting on nobody's project, especially no rap artist. I'm tired, I'm sorry, I'm just not. But you know, I'm a musician, I do music, and I love to listen. So I got up around 11 o'clock. I had to do everything I had to do, have my breakfast and all that good stuff. So I don't have Tidal. It was only released on Tidal. Again, this is why I'm a mad scientist, and I'm gonna tell y'all real quick, I'm gonna try to relate a little bit. I am not downloading Tidal. I still have not heard all of Adele's album because she wanted you to buy the hard copy, and I'm just not that serious about Adele. Now let Fantasia come out with an album, and I'm on it. Okay, I'm gonna purchase it. But Adele album, I'll just hear the singles as they come along. Same thing with Kanye West. I'll just hear them as they come out on YouTube or whatever. But I decided to go on the net, and I do not like to download stuff to my computer. So I actually found a lot of different little links on Twitter and YouTube to go and check out different songs from the album. So I started going in order on, what site is this? Genius.com, and looking for the songs right in order on the album. And I found finally every single one of them. But the caveat is YouTube was pulling down videos of people putting up these songs, and fast as they went up, I just was like, oh my God, I would like be listening to a song and somebody and it would just stop in the middle, and I would refresh the screen, and that girl would be gone. And I was like, oh Lord, I gotta find somewhere else. And several channels got closed down over this. Let me tell you, uploading these videos, trying to upload the whole album to YouTube, and you know, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. People have these subscription sites and everything like that, and when you release these albums, you got to know that people are going to be giving them away. But okay, that's neither here nor there. I found everything. I was happy. The hardest thing to find was Waves, but I finally found it. I'm not gonna review every single thing, but I was writing some notes on Twitter, and I was thinking about some things. So I want to start with, first off, the Start Ultra Beam light when it came on, baby. I was shouting. I was like, man, I went on Twitter and I was like, who is this singing on Ultra Beam light? And someone got back to me real quick. And they were like, Kelly Price. I was like, oh my God, no, I should have known it. I haven't heard her voice in a little while, but I should have known it because I love me some Kelly Price. And there's also Kirk Franklin on it, and you know, just a wonderful feeling to start out the project. And I was just like, what did I say? I said something like, Jesus walks again, you know? And then I wrote, Kanye know he ain't right on Famous, right? Because he was like, I was liking the vibe and all that good stuff, but he was just, oh, him and that Taylor Swift. Okay, you know, that was just a little too much, But Nina Simone on the end of Famous, I was loving it. I went in for that. That touched my soul right there. That was right on time. There was no verse on Low Lights, and you know, I like a good interlude as much as anybody else. And I was loving this woman's testimony, but I was just, I was like, why? I could have done without that. But I thought I heard Barbara Tucker on this song or some reason, but later on there's definitely Barbara Tucker, but I thought I heard something else going on this song that had to do with Barbara Tucker. But I don't know, whatever. I was liking the vibe and verses on Highlights so much. My head was bopping, my toes was tapping, my fingers was snapping. It's got to be, I guess, one of my favorite on the album, Highlights. FML, on the end of FML, Kanye trying to sound like The Weeknd. With all the auto-tune and stuff, I was like, come on now, you ain't gonna be able to do it. Boy just took this track over. Just that's it. You know, a guy where you're trying to sing, let me tell you, he should put that on his album. With The Weeknd, put FML on your album, okay? And let me get real. Kanye, come on. Real friends, there ain't nothing realer than real friends. And he spoke about it on this. He was preaching to my soul at the moment because I'm going through some things with some friends. And he was speaking to my soul on it. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm really liking that track. One of my favorite, again, on the album. I gotta tell you, I get excited over some house music and some house music samples on these different rap albums and stuff like that. And on Fade, I get lifted. Oh, the barber took off in the house. I was like, house music in 2016 is still on the charts. Oh, that again touched my soul. Was loving the rap over it. Just great, just great. So in summation, I was kind of hyped about this. There were some things that I was like, oh, that could have been left out. And there were other places where I was like, well, you know, there was no rap going on here. He trying to sing and, you know, but overall, I am very happy. And I come from an era, y'all don't know my age, right? I'm in my 40s. So I come from an era where, you know, sometimes a hit album too could come out and have 2, 3, you know, good songs on it. You know, when Thriller came out and all of this material, there might have been 4 non-singles or 3 non-singles on the album. It was like a really, really big thing. So, I mean, on this album, out of 18 tracks, I'm already like crazy on one listen about 5 or 6 of them. So I mean, this is a good project and he did his thing and I am enjoying some of the raps. Love the pop culture references. You know, he went a little too far with a few things, Taylor Swift, but well, make me choke to death over here. But I really, really am enjoying it as not a rap aficionado, but as a music lover. I am really enjoying it so far. I hope to hear more. There are going to be videos I know continually going up with the music on it, so I don't have to worry about it. Plus, I found a link to the Tidal stream, and I put it up on my Twitter. If you don't know, it's down in the description box because spelling it out is not going to do you no good. Down in the description box, you can click on it. I put a link up just so that I can remember it and go back to it while I'm doing stuff around the house and I can listen. But he played some of the music at his listening party, a lot of the songs at his listening party at the Madison Square Garden, which they didn't hire me for, but so I could go to that and listen to the songs that I really like over and over and over again. Alright, this is Robert Anton, robertanton.com. Let me know if you heard the album and what you thought of it down in the comments. Make sure to thumb this up and pass it around if you enjoyed it. I just want to talk about it. I just want to talk about it.